Hello everyone, Carlson here back on Sudoku on New York Times. Today is June 28th, 2024. Let's start today's hard Sudoku. Alright, so I actually tried. I did use headphones while recording for the past 2 days, but it seems like the audio problem, how the audio falls out of sync with the video gradually as the video goes on. Like this problem is still not solved by using headphones. So I'm not doing that anymore because they have the same result, audio problem. So I'll just hope for the best and see if I can finish solving the Sudoku puzzle as soon as possible so that the problem does not get worse, because the longer the video, the more the audio falls out of sync. So hopefully I can go quicker. So these 7s force the digit 7 into one of these two cells in block 2. The 7 points left and the 7 points down. So in block 4, the digit 7 is forced into column 1 and then these 7s point down. What else have we got? We got these 4s forcing the digit 4 into one of these two cells in block 9. These 4s force the digit 4 into one of these two cells in block 5, and these 4 points left. These 3s point down, and these 3s point right. Okay, the digit 8 in block 8 is forced into one of these two cells. We got these 8s pointing up and this cell sees 8. This 5 points right and this 5 points up. So in block 5, the digit 5 is forced into column 5, and then these 5s points up. So in block 2, the digit 5 is forced into this cell. Okay, the digit 1 in block 6 is forced into this cell, and then 1 in block 5 goes into one of these two cells. Okay, after I place this one, I can force the digit 2 into column 9 in block 6. And then these 2s point up. This is not good. I'm kind of blanking right now. I do notice that in column 4, the digit 1 can only go into one of these two cells. Okay, I finally see something. Row 7, in row 7, the missing digits are 1, 3, 4, 6, and 7. These are the missing digits. This cell sees 3, 4, and 7. This cell also sees 3, 4, and 7. So in row 7, the digits 3, 4, and 7, these 3 digits can only go into these 3 cells. Because these 2 open cells see 3, 4, and 7. So only these 3 open cells can contain 3, 4, and 7 in row 7. So in order to fit all 3, 4, and 7, in order to fit these 3 digits into row 7, they have to go into these 3 cells, and therefore the other missing digits are eliminated from these 3 cells. So 1 and 6 are the digits that go into the other 2 open cells that are not part of the triple. But I can also eliminate 7 from the cell. So yeah, in row 7 we have a 3, 4, 7 triple and a 1, 6 pair. What does that do for me? Okay, so the digit 6 cannot go into this cell, which is part of a 3, 4, 7 triple, and this 6 points down. So in block 9, the digit 6 is forced into row 8. But I'm still not sure what this pair and triple tells me. You know what, let's think about the missing digits in some rows, columns, or blocks. In block 6, the missing digits are 2, 3, 5, 7, and 9. 2 must go here. 3s are not quite restricted. 5s, I guess I can mark 5s in one of these 3 cells. 7s, because of these 7s, it goes into one of these 2 cells only. And this 9 points up, so 9 goes into one of these 3 cells. So 3, I think it can go into these 4 cells. It's just that the cell sees another 3. Oh my goodness. Hold up. Hold up a minute. Let's look at row 1. The missing digits are 2, 5, 6, and 9. This cell sees 9, so it's 2, 5, or 6. This cell sees 5, so it's 2, 6, or 9. This cell sees 5, so it's also 2, 6, or 9. This cell sees 2, so it's 5, 6, or 9. So far it's not going well. The missing digits in row 5 are 5, 6, 7, and 9. This cell sees 9 and 5, so it's 6 or 7 only. These 2 cells see 7, and this cell sees 5, so this is 5, 6, 9, and this is 6 and 9 only. Hmm. I'll cut the recording and start another recording in a short moment, because I want to reset the video in order to, audio problems, I don't want it to get worse, so I'll start fresh, but I'll do that once I hit the 11-minute mark. You know what, let's continue to fill out some columns. For example, in column 4, the missing digits are 1, 2, 6, and 9. This cell sees 1, so it's 2, 6, or 9. This cell down here sees 1 and 9, so it's either 2 or 6 only. Oh my goodness, am I blind? I could have seen this from the very beginning. In column 2, 8 and 9 are missing digits, and these 3 cells see 8 and 9. So in order to fit both 8 and 9 into column 2, they have to go into the only 2 open cells that do not see 8 and 9. So these 2 cells form an 8-9 pair and eliminates all other digits from these 2 cells. So in column 2, the other 3 open cells that are not part of the 8-9 pair form a triple of 1, 6, and 1, 5, and 6. Alright, which go like this. How did I not see this 8-9 pair? I mean, it was here from the very beginning, because these digits and this 8 and 9 were given from the very beginning. Wow, alright, I just didn't see that. Alright, let's try to speed this up after I've found that. Okay, yeah. Now, 6 can't go in this cell. With this 6 pointing left, the digit 6 in block 4 is forced into one of these 2 cells, and these 2 cells form a 6-7 pair, because in block 4, the digits 6 and 7 are missing. These 2 cells see 6 and 7, and 6 and 7 can't go into part of the 8-9 pair. So in order to fit both 6 and 7 into block 4, they have to go into these 2 cells, and all other digits are eliminated from these 2 cells, meaning that the other 3 open cells in block 4 form a 3-8-9 triple, where 3 goes into row 4 in block 4. So 3 in these 2 cells are eliminated. Okay, 6 in this cell is also eliminated because it now sees the 6 from this pair. Okay, this one points up and this one points left, and one cannot go into the A9 pair, so it is forced into column 1 in block 1. Similarly, this 5 points up and this 5 points left can't go into the A9 pair, so it is also forced into column 1 in block 1. Alright, so I will once again reset the recording. Let's look at column 9. The missing digits are 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This cell sees 3, 4, and 5, so it can only contain... Wait, hold up a minute. Did I just spot a single right after I reset the recording? I mean, I did consider looking at column 9 right before I reset the recording, but this cell sees 1, it sees 2 from block 6, because in block 6, 2 is forced into column 9. So 2 is guaranteed to go into one of these 2 cells. So this cell sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9. So yeah. This is a, you can say, hidden single 6, because you don't see every single digit that is placed, but you know that it sees the 2 from block 6. So it sees every other digit apart from 6. So this cell has to be a 6, because it literally sees every digit and can contain nothing else apart from 6. So 6 has to go in this cell, because it is the only digit that can go in the cell. Okay, these 6's point down, so in block 9, the digit 6 is forced into the cell. I can mark 1, 2, or 9 in this cell because of this column. This cell sees 6. 6 is eliminated from this cell. Okay, never mind. Okay, this 7 points down. So in block 9, the digit 7 is forced into column 8, which eliminates 7 from this cell. Now, the digit 7 in block 6 is forced into this cell, which makes the cell a 6 and the cell a 7. 6 in this cell is eliminated. Oh, there's a 5-9 pair. Yeah. Because in block 6, both of these 2 cells can only contain 5 and 9. So we have to keep both 5 and 9 into these 2 cells to prevent these 2 cells from being empty. So 5 and 9 have to go into these 2 cells. That eliminates 5 from this cell, and it also sees the 3. So this cell is a 2, and this cell is a 3. This 3 points down, so it must go into column 8 in block 9. And these 2 cells form a 4-5 pair, but this cell sees 5, so 4 and 5 go like this. This 5 eliminates 5 from this cell, making the cell a 1, 6, and 5. This cell now sees 6, so it is a 1. And in column 4, the cell sees 6, this cell also sees 6, so it is forced into this cell for this column. 4 is eliminated from these 2 cells. Okay, 3 is also eliminated from the cell because it now sees the 3 from this pair. So in block 3, the digit 3 is forced into this cell, which then allows me to force 8 into this cell in block 3. 6 is eliminated from this cell. There's a 2, 5, 9 triple in block 3. Why am I still blanking? I'm so sorry. This video... No, I'm taking longer than I should, and I apologize. You know what? I'll just mark down 2, 3, 4 into these two cells. Because the missing digits of block 7 are 2, 3, 4, and 7, but these two cells see 7. Oh, why was this ever a 3? This cell can't contain a 3 because it sees a 3. So this is a 7, this is a 3, which then makes this a 7, eliminating 3 from these two cells. So, okay, this cell also sees 3, so this has made a 9, 8, 3. This 9 points right, so this cell is a 5, 9, and 9, 2, 5. Okay. And now in row 1, the digit 5 is forced into the cell. And then 1, no, sorry, I missed the 1 from the cell. Actually, these two cells are for 1 and, no, they are for 1 and 2. But this cell sees 2, so 1 and 2 go like this. These 4s, points left, so it goes into this cell in block 1. This cell now sees a 2, so I can place the 6 and 2 in row 1. Okay, these two, no. What am I doing? Yeah, this cell is a 9, because this cell sees 9, but this cell is a... Did I mess up? Oh, sorry, this is not a 2. This should be an 8. No, hold on, let's go back. These two cells. Why don't I just fill in the cell first? This is a 9, which makes one of these two cells a 9. So these two cells form a 7-9 pair. So that means these two cells form a 1-4 pair for this row. But this cell sees 1, so 1 goes into this cell, and this is a 4, and this cell is an 8. Okay, good. This cell is 2 or 6. These 3 cells are for 1, 2, and 6. Sorry for that. Little confusion there. I apologize. Okay, this cell cannot contain 5. So 5 in block 5 is forced into this cell, which makes this a 6 to complete this row. This 6 points up, so 2, 6, 2. This cell sees 2 and 6, so this is 1, this is 6. These two cells form a 1-8 pair, but this cell sees 1. So 1 goes here, this is 8, which points down and eliminates 8 from this cell, forcing the digit 8 into this cell in block 8. These 3 cells form a 2, 4, 9 triple. Okay, this cell now sees a 7. So this has made a 9, 7. This cell is for 2 or 4 for this column. These 3 cells are for 3, 4, and 9. Okay, now this 7 points right, so 7 is eliminated from this cell, making that a 3. This is a 7. The digit 3 in block 8 is forced into this cell. This cell now sees a 9. This was never a 9. I'm so sorry. Okay, this is set 4, 2, 4, 2, 9, 2, 4. Alright, so I finished today's New York Times hard Sudoku in a bit over 28 minutes. Alright, I do apologize that I underperformed in today's New York Times hard Sudoku. I've got no excuses. Whether or not I'm focusing well, or focusing poorly, I still underperformed. It took much longer time to spot the necessary pairs of triples or whatever. Yeah, it took a lot of time on finding all the things. So the key sports I think include the 3-4-7 triple and 1-6 pair in row 7, the single 2 in column 9. No, sorry, single 6. What am I saying? I'm just not focusing today. Sorry, it should be the 6 in column 9, block 3. This single 6 was quite important. And then the 6-7 pair and the 3-8-9 triple in block 4 was also fairly important. And then, yeah, the 8-9 pair in column 2, which also made this 1-5-6 triple in column 2. So yeah, I feel like these were the key spots for this Sudoku puzzle. Yeah, I'm not going to keep you too long here because I've already spent a lot of time. Yeah, if you do have any other questions or difficulties, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'll be glad to reply you. Today is June 28th, 2024. Hopefully I'll do better in tomorrow's New York Times Hot Sudoku. See you then. Bye!